Hi, here's Benedicte Diakubama. I'm a chemical engineer by training, a water treatment engineer by profession. I have a bachelor in chemical engineering, a master in data science and chemical engineering, both from the University of Washington. So I chose chemical engineering because I wanted to have flexibility. I was thinking maybe in the future I might go back to school for medical school. But I also love the idea of transforming raw material to product, finished product. So chemical engineering was the safest choice for me since I wasn't truly sure where I was going with my life or with my career. I will say process engineering. We had a class, I don't know if it's process, because that gave me a fundamental about everything, even as a water engineer. I use the idea of process to help in the design. I would say when you get into the chemical engineering major, you'll come from your prerequisites are mostly pure science. So you never been trained to think as an engineer, and you are bombarded with engineering classes. So it's hard to now start thinking as an engineer versus someone who's just taking chemistry or physics. So chemical engineering is a really flexible major. In the same time, it's also because you're so flexible, some people they don't know what to do with you. So because I chose a major that was so flexible, now as a consultant, I can get myself into any type of project. I work, because I also have that data science background, I work as a data science sometimes. I get into wastewater or water treatment. It's just like that flexibility. I was trained to be flexible. So my field is in water treatment. I have the fundamental background as a chemical engineer, but someone who really wants to be a water treatment engineer mostly have to study water treatment at school. So someone going for chemical engineering, they can be a process engineer. They can work in, work in helping build semiconductor. They can work in food industry. They can find themselves in water treatment as I did. My first internship was in the lab. I was building coin for lithium-ion batteries, and then I moved into consultant as a cell engineering intern that has prepared me for my career right now. So I would say to students to ask their professor, because that's the best place to start, and also look into info session at school or career fair. That's where I got my internships. Very important. In fact, if I didn't network or if I didn't have a mentor, I wouldn't be able to shape my career from early on. Because I network, I find a mentor that was a chemie who had made mistake in the past, and I was able to learn from his mistake and be where I am right now. I would say I would have taken some other classes outside of the chemist track. I took a class or two in industrial engineering. a class in material, but I always wanted to take a class in civil environmental. I wish I did. And one advice I'll give a student is also to look into other departments and classes that can help them shape their career or their interest. Just go based on your interests and try to deepen that interest. I would say to students, choosing a major is it's pressure. You have pressure to choose your major. I don't think it's a life sentence. You can always change your career path. As a chemie, I didn't know where I would find myself, and life guided me. I got into water, loved water, being a water treatment engineer. So it's great to know, but it's not a life sentence. And just also think about what type of lifestyle you want to have. Based on that, you will know what type of career will accommodate that.